Hello and welcome. Today we embark on a rather special journey. A journey not across vast distances of space, but through the immense, almost unfathomable corridors of time. We're venturing into the natural world to uncover some of its most enduring residents. Today, we're counting down the 10 longest living animals on Earth. These are creatures that bear witness to history in a way few others can. Their lives stretching far beyond our own, offering us a unique perspective on existence itself. Prepare to be astonished, for some of these remarkable beings have lifespans that stretch not merely for decades, but for centuries, and in some extraordinary cases, even millennia. Imagine, if you will, an organism that was alive when the great pyramids of Egypt were being constructed, or one that has silently observed the slow drift of continents. The scale of their longevity challenges our very perception of a lifetime, pushing the boundaries of what we believe is possible in the biological realm. These are nature's true Methuselahs, holding secrets of survival and endurance that we are only just beginning to comprehend. As we explore these ancient lives, we delve into a world where time moves at a different pace, where the rhythms of life are drawn out over vast expanses. Each creature we meet is a testament to the incredible adaptability and resilience of life on our planet. They are living chronicles, their very cells carrying stories of epochs past. So let us begin our exploration into the lives of these venerable inhabitants of Earth and marvel at the sheer tenacity of nature. Our journey into the realm of the long-lived begins on the unassuming, often murky floor of the North Atlantic Ocean. Here, nestled within the sediment, lives a creature whose quiet existence belies an astonishing capacity for endurance. The ocean quahog clam, Arctica islandica. These bivalves may not possess the charismatic appeal of larger animals, but their lifespans are truly monumental. Individuals have been reliably aged at over 500 years, making them one of the longest living non-colonial animals known to science. One particularly famous specimen, nicknamed Ming, was estimated to be 507 years old when it was discovered, a silent witness to half a millennium of oceanic history, from the Renaissance to the modern digital age. The secret to the ocean quahog's remarkable longevity lies in a combination of factors. Finely tuned to its deep-sea existence, its metabolism operates at an extraordinarily slow rate, conserving energy in the cold, stable environment of the seabed, where temperatures fluctuate little and food, though sometimes scarce, is steadily available. Scientists determine their age by meticulously counting the annual growth rings on their shells, much like dendrochronologists date trees. Each ring tells a story of a year past, a testament to the clam's slow, patient accumulation of time, hidden beneath the waves, largely untroubled by the tumultuous world above. We now venture into the frigid, dark waters of the Arctic and North Atlantic, home to a truly enigmatic creature, the Greenland shark, Somniosus microcephalus. This colossal fish, often moving with a spectral slowness through the crushing pressures of the abyss, is one of the longest living vertebrates on our planet. Estimates of their lifespan, derived from radiocarbon dating of the island's nucleus, suggest they can live for at least 272 years and possibly well over 400 years, with some individuals perhaps even reaching 500. They are the ancient mariners of the deep, shrouded in mystery, their lives unfolding at an almost geological pace. Several unique biological adaptations contribute to the Greenland shark's extraordinary longevity. Their growth rate is incredibly slow, perhaps as little as 1 centimeter per year, meaning they take well over a century to reach sexual maturity. This unhurried development is intrinsically linked to their cold, deep water habitat, where metabolic processes are significantly slowed, conserving energy and reducing wear and tear on their bodies over vast timescales. Furthermore, they possess high concentrations of trimethylamine N oxide in their tissues, which helps stabilize proteins and counteract the detrimental effects of cold temperatures and high pressure, contributing to their resilience and long lives in one of Earth's most extreme environments. Descending further into the silent, lightless realms of the deep ocean, often thousands of meters below the surface, we encounter organisms that seem almost otherworldly. The glass sponges, belonging to the class Hexactinellida. These are not animals in the conventional mobile sense, but their capacity for longevity is truly staggering. Some species of glass sponge are among the longest living creatures on Earth, with certain individuals estimated to be many thousands of years old. One colossal specimen of Monoraphis chuni discovered in the East China Sea, for instance, was estimated to be around 11,000 years old, a living relic from the end of the last ice age. Their remarkable lifespans are a consequence of their unique biology and their incredibly stable, undisturbed environment. Glass sponges possess intricate skeletons made of silica, the same material that forms glass, creating beautiful and delicate lattice-like structures. They grow with painstaking slowness, adding to their glassy frameworks over millennia, their metabolic rates barely perceptible. Living in the cold, dark, and calm waters of the abyss, they are shielded from most physical disturbances and predation, allowing them to persist for geological timescales, filtering tiny particles of food from the passing currents, silent chroniclers of the deep. Our exploration of ancient life now takes us to the deep-sea coral communities, where, amongst the diverse inhabitants, we find the black corals, order Antipatheria. Despite their name, living black coral tissue is often brightly colored. The black refers to their characteristic dark, proteinaceous skeleton. These fascinating organisms, often resembling skeletal trees or bushes, can achieve extraordinary ages. Species such as Leopathes glaberrima have been found to be over 4,000 years old, making them some of the oldest continuously living colonial organisms known. They form vital, complex habitats in the deep ocean, providing shelter and structure for a multitude of other marine species. The immense longevity of black corals is intrinsically tied to their environment and their very slow pace of life. They typically thrive in deep waters, often below several hundred meters, where conditions are remarkably stable. Sunlight is absent, temperatures are consistently low, and currents, while providing nutrients, are generally not destructive. Their growth rates are exceptionally slow, sometimes only a few micrometers per year for their skeletons. This unhurried development, coupled with the durability of their skeletons and the protection afforded by the deep-sea realm, allows these ebony elders to persist for millennia, silently accumulating centuries of growth rings within their dark branches. We return now to the icy waters of the Arctic, but this time to meet a magnificent mammal, the bowhead whale Balena mysticetus. These colossal creatures, perfectly adapted to life amongst the sea ice, are not only impressive for their sheer size, with some individuals possessing the largest mouths of any animal, but also for their remarkable lifespans. Bowhead whales are one of the longest living mammals on Earth, with strong evidence suggesting they can live for well over 200 years. This astonishing longevity has been corroborated by discoveries of old stone harpoon tips embedded in the blubber of hunted whales, relics from failed whaling attempts a century or more prior. The biological secrets to the bowhead whale's extended existence are gradually being uncovered by science. They possess unique genetic adaptations, including genes associated with DNA repair, cancer resistance, and cell cycle regulation, which likely contribute to their ability to stave off age-related diseases far longer than most other mammals. Their slow metabolism relative to their large body size, coupled with the cold Arctic environment which further tempers physiological processes, also plays a significant role. These gentle giants, filtering krill through their massive baleen plates, navigate the polar seas for centuries, embodying a profound connection to the ancient rhythms of the Arctic. Our next ancient mariner is the rough-eye rockfish, Sebastes aleutianus, a denizen of the cold, deep waters of the North Pacific Ocean, from Japan to California. These fish, often a striking reddish-orange or pink, might not appear to be record holders at first glance, but they are indeed among the longest-lived fish species known to science. The rough-eye rockfish can live for an impressive period, with maximum recorded ages reaching up to 205 years. They inhabit depths typically ranging from 150 to 450 meters, though they can be found even deeper, dwelling among rocky outcrops and complex seafloor terrain. The key to their extended lifespans lies primarily in their exceptionally slow growth rates and the stable, cold environment of their deep-sea habitats. In these dimly lit, nutrient-scarce ecosystems, a slower pace of life is a successful strategy. Their metabolism is reduced, and they mature late, investing energy into survival over rapid reproduction. The deep ocean also offers a refuge from many of the environmental fluctuations and numerous predators found in shallower waters. Like the ocean quahog, their age can often be determined by examining otoliths or ear stones, which lay down annual growth rings, providing a calendar of their long, unhurried lives. So we now turn our attention to a creature that, even though it might look pretty ordinary in coastal ecosystems, actually has an extraordinary capacity for longevity: the Red Sea urchin, or found all along the Pacific coast of North America. From Alaska down to Baja California, these spiny echinoderms are, really vital grazers in kelp forests and rocky reefs. While many sea urchins have, pretty modest lifespans, the red sea urchin stands apart. Individuals have been documented to live for over 200 years, and some research even suggests they might live longer than that, without showing any significant signs of aging. They just keep growing and reproducing throughout their lives. The secret to the Red Sea urchin's remarkable endurance seems to be something called negligible senescence. That basically means, unlike most animals, they don't really show the typical decline in physiological function or an increased risk of dying as they get older. Their cells actually keep a youthful capacity for regeneration and repair far into old age. When you combine this with stable marine environments, especially in deeper, cooler waters, where there's less predation and the conditions stay pretty constant, these spiny spheres can persist for centuries. They slowly move across the seafloor, their lives a testament to a different kind of biological clock, one that honestly just ticks incredibly slowly. Leaving the vastness of the oceans, we now journey to the clear, fast-flowing rivers and streams of the northern hemisphere to discover another unassuming Methuselah, the freshwater pearl mussel, Margaritifera margaritifera. These bivalves, often half buried in the gravel and sand of pristine riverbeds, are renowned not only for their historical importance in pearl production, but also for their incredible longevity. Individuals can live for well over a century, with some populations in colder northern latitudes boasting lifespans of up to 250 years and perhaps even longer, making them one of the longest living invertebrates known. Their extended lives are a product of an exceptionally slow metabolism, particularly in the cold, oxygen-rich waters they inhabit. This slow pace of life means that growth is minimal each year and energy expenditure is carefully conserved. Furthermore, they require exceptionally clean, unpolluted water to thrive, making them sensitive bioindicators of river health. Their thick, dark shells offer considerable protection, and their sedentary lifestyle, filtering nutrients from the water column, contributes to their ability to endure for such remarkable durations, silently witnessing the changing landscapes around their riverine homes for generations. From the aquatic realms, we now move to terrestrial environments to meet some of the most iconic symbols of longevity: the giant tortoises, particularly species like the Aldabra giant tortoise, Aldabrachelys gigantea. These magnificent reptiles, native to islands such as the Aldabra atoll in the Seychelles, are renowned for their deliberate pace and their truly impressive lifespans, often exceeding 150 years. Indeed, some individuals are known to have lived for over 250 years. One famous example, Adwaita, an Aldabra giant tortoise that lived in the Alipore Zoological Gardens in Kolkata, India, was believed to have reached an age of approximately 255 years upon his death in 2006. The factors contributing to their remarkable longevity are multifaceted. Giant tortoises possess a very slow metabolism, which means their bodies age at a more leisurely rate. Their large protective shells offer excellent defense against predation, particularly in their adult lives. Furthermore, their herbivorous diet and the relatively stable isolated environments of their island homes, with fewer natural threats, have allowed these gentle giants to evolve such extended lifespans, becoming venerable, slow-moving fixtures of their ecosystems, carrying the weight of centuries upon their ancient carapaces. Our final subject is perhaps a surprising one, often admired more for its beauty than its age, yet certain individuals can achieve remarkable longevity: the koi fish, Cyprinus rubrofuscus. These ornamental varieties of carp, cherished in ponds and water gardens worldwide, particularly in Japan, can live for many decades. While average lifespans are typically 25 to 35 years, exceptional, well-cared-for koi have been recorded living for much longer. The most famous example is Hanako, a scarlet-hued koi from Japan, whose age was meticulously documented through analysis of her scales, suggesting she lived to be an astonishing 226 years old, passing away in 1977. The extraordinary lifespan of a koi like Hanako is a result of several contributing factors. Genetics undoubtedly play a role, with certain lineages predisposed to longer lives. However, careful husbandry is paramount. Living in stable, well-maintained pond environments with excellent water quality, consistent and nutritious feeding, and protection from predators and harsh environmental extremes are all crucial. The serene, often meticulously managed conditions provided by dedicated keepers allow these living jewels to not only flourish in vibrancy and size, but also to reach ages that far surpass those of their wild carp ancestors, becoming treasured heirlooms passed down through generations. And so, our journey through the ages concludes. We have encountered a truly breathtaking array of creatures, from the silent clam on the ocean floor to the majestic whale in Arctic seas, each a master of endurance in its own unique way. The incredible diversity of life on this planet is matched only by the varied strategies it employs to persist, sometimes for centuries, even millennia. These animals, nature's real-life Methuselahs, challenge our human perception of time and offer a profound lesson in resilience, adaptation, and the deep, slow rhythms of the natural world. Their long lives are not mere curiosities. They are a testament to the stability of their environments and the intricate biological mechanisms honed over eons of evolution. From the frigid abyss to sun-dappled ponds, each ancient being carries within it a history far grander than our own individual experience. Which of these venerable creatures surprised you the most with its incredible lifespan? We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Perhaps it was the unassuming mussel, the deep-sea sponge, or the familiar tortoise. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of nature's oldest inhabitants. We hope it has filled you with as much wonder as it does us. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing nature facts. Until next time, continue to marvel at the extraordinary world around us.